This podcast will provide a justification for motivating Africa. To say Africa is a continent of abundant resources is to state the obvious. To suggest that there's boundless potential within the continent runs the risk of sounding cliched. However, we are still a continent notorious for underachievement and squandered opportunities at the national level. This relentless attention to national government misses the focus on our underachievement at an individual level. The individual desire for personal growth and success that ultimately determines whether their kids get a decent meal before going to bed or sleep on an empty stomach, or whether they attend decent schools or go uneducated and therefore have a life of opportunity stolen from them. And worse, whether those kids end up perpetuating the same cycle of ignorance, lack, and privation. The justification for a lack of desire for personal achievement has led to countless excuses about our inability to make personal progress as a consequence of our geography, that is being in Africa, and the attendant lack of world-class infrastructure in Africa. We have even blamed corruption by our political leaders. We have made generational excuses as well, that our parents were poor or our parents were uneducated. The list goes on and on and on, but this must stop. Motivating Africa wants to lead a crusade against ignorance, mediocrity, and fear that has sadly restrained the young population of Africa and holding back their dreams and stifling their imagination and creativity, keeping them down. Granted that there has been progress made with democracy and collective freedoms. These are important, but what have we done with our freedoms? Have we used them to liberate our thinking? Have we used them to challenge our beliefs about achievement and wealth creation? Have we used them to break free from the shackles of dependence? Have we used them to improve the lot of the individual as well as the collective? Those around us, those we care and those that we love. These are some of the burning issues we are hoping to use this platform to address. Motivating Africa is a call to the individual African to make a commitment to personal progress and achievement, and not just carry on life without purpose, to burnish in our psyche that we can be more and that we will be more. Alas, it is not all bleak. We have amongst us on the continent those who have been able to rise above the suggested limitations of growing up and living in Africa, those who have been able to reimagine their future and make significant progress, as well as many who have made contributions that will outlive them. Motivating Africa will tell their stories, so that through their stories others will be and remain inspired. Join us in Motivating Africa. Like us on Facebook and follow us on Twitter. Thank you. God bless Africa.